Annabelle in the ash-lit doorway. Few people knew the doll still rested in Nottoway's attic trunk, a glass-eyed relic passed from nursery to museum case, then boxed away again when the big house became a wedding venue. But on the storm-heavy night of May 15, 2025, Annabelle's stitched smile tilted toward the sound of thunder rolling down the Mississippi. The doll wake's lightning cracked. In that blue flash, Annabelle's porcelain fingers twitched against cedar lining. She'd listened for more than a century to the hum of spirits caught in the mansion's walls, the waltzing echoes, the field hand sighs, the lullaby of a mother who never reached her child. Tonight, the air tasted like kerosene and final chances. When the first ember dropped through a roof slate, it landed on Annabelle's trunk. Woodlouse dry cedar flared. Flames licked her calico dress. Yet instead of burning, the doll absorbed the fire, eyes glowing ember red, seams bursting with orange light. Walking the burning halls. Annabelle pushed the lid aside and stepped onto the attic floor. Where her tiny shoes touched, flames parted like water from a prow. She toddled past portraits whose painted smiles sagged in the heat, humming a nursery tune that braided English with forgotten Congo rhythms once murmured in slave quarters. Doors swung open before her. With each creak, a shivering silhouette drifted out. A girl clutching invisible cotton, a butler polishing air, a boy chasing a hoop that no longer rolled. They followed in Annabelle's wake, drawn by the tune and the furnace-bright path she carved through smoke. The staircase of cinders. At the grand staircase, now a spiral torch, Annabelle halted. She turned her head until glass eyes fixed on the gathering spirits. "Fire can be doorway," her voice rang, small but bell-true. "Step with me." She lifted one porcelain foot and floated downward. The ghosts followed, their shoes leaving no mark on collapsing steps. Behind them, the banister crumbled, yet the fiery corridor stayed whole long enough for every lingering soul to cross. Into the oak alley outside, Chaplain Maya Rousseau and volunteer firefighters watched in disbelief as a ribbon of pale figures glided from the front portico. At their head toddled a doll ablaze but unconsumed, singing. As Annabelle reached the live oak alley, she spread her stitched arms. The fire she carried fanned outward like sunrise. It touched each spirit, not burning but brightening, turning them translucent gold. One by one they rose, mingling with sparks and vanishing into the night sky. Maya dropped to her knees, whispering the only word that fit. Free. Guardian at the gate. When the last soul ascended, Annabelle's flame dimmed to a candle stub. She tottered to the cemetery fence and sat among unmarked graves. There she cooled, porcelain whitening, eyes closing, as if entering a toy store sleep. Maya approached, heart hammering. She sensed a guardian presence now rooted where the doll rested. Not trapped, but choosing to keep watch so no new chains could form. She laid a white ribbon around Annabelle's neck and promised, "We will remember." Aftermath. The mansion finished its collapse before dawn, yet rumors spread faster than smoke. A child-sized figure made of fire leading ghosts into the stars. Skeptics scoffed, but survivors who smelled magnolia and embers swear they saw tiny footprints glowing on the lawn before fading with the dew. Today, a memorial spiral blooms with wild phlox. At its center, inside a glass case, sits a singed calico doll. Visitors sometimes hear faint humming near the case and feel a warm breeze, though the air is still. Because Annabelle walked the burning halls, the walls no longer bind. Ash became seedbed, echoes became song, and even a doll can become a lantern when spirits need a way home. Fire ends wood and plaster. Courage, wherever it lives, opens the door. Thankful for all the souls to be set free and healing to be in. May Annabelle visit every hall of every plantation and free every soul that is trapped in each one.